Mr. Chairman, I yield to one of the people who knew little about this music, but has come a long way from Memphis, Tennessee. The distinguished gentleman from Tennessee, Steve Cohen, as much time as he may consume.
Gentleman from Tennessee is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the chairman. We all start as a tabula rasa in all areas of life, and then we grow, and we have the opportunity to learn. And in my briefer number of years here on earth than the chairman, I have learned quite a bit about jazz myself. It's been my honor to have friends who have been involved in jazz and in Memphis, and particularly the late Finus Newbern, Jr., who was a great pianist and one of the great jazz pianists of all time. He was a Memphian and was known by jazz musicians all over the world as a great jazz pianist. And others have come from Memphis and gone to New York, oftentimes where jazz is played. Marvin Stamm, a great flugelhorn player, performed with different orchestras throughout the country as a Memphian, and went to North Texas State University to get an education where they've got a degree in jazz band, one of the few places in the world. Mr. Smith State has that jazz band distinction. New York, Bradley's, Village Vanguard, all those wonderful places where you have historically been able to hear people like Art Blakey. I was able to see Max Roach in Baltimore once at a jazz festival, and I'm a fan of Charlie Parker's and Miles Davis, great jazz musicians. And I think all musicians respected Miles Davis as maybe the greatest influence on their lives, regardless of whether they were rockers or whether they were blues musicians or jazz performers. But I thank the chairman for his appreciation of what is a uniquely American cultural achievement, and what the world holds dear, and respects America for its appreciation of jazz, an art form that's being lost to our students and needs to be taught in our schools and maintained as a living and breathing expression of American artistry. Thank you for the time. I yield back the remainder, and I thank the chairman for bringing this resolution.